Alright, today we're going to start a series on triad shapes, and all those are is little chords that only use 3 notes and so forth, 3 strings for what we're doing. The ones we're going to do are using the top 3 strings on this series, but there are other triads that maybe use strings 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and so forth and so forth. But we're just going to work the upper strings. These are great chords to add a second guitar part. If you're playing something, somebody's playing chords, and you want to add something to it, you can use the little triad shapes as a separate guitar part. That sounds kind of cool. You can add lead lines, can do all kinds of things. So this video is about triad shapes that are based off the first string. So in order to do this, we need to know all the notes on the first string. There's an easy trick for this one. All you have to do, because our lowest string on the guitar is an E, and our highest string on the guitar is also an E, that means any note name on the lowest string, which hopefully by this point we've learned, is the same thing on the top string. So like for A, for instance, A we know is the 5th fret of the lowest string, or the 6th string. Therefore, first string, 5th fret, is also an A. So wherever you put your first finger on these is the name of the chord, and then the shape determines what is the major or minor. So we have 2 shapes we have to learn, and they're both really, I say, really easy. The first is the major shape, and we'll start with that A. So we're doing on the 5th fret, so that makes it an A. We're going to take our first finger and push down the top 2 strings. All right, so the E string and the B string. And then your second finger is going to come up here and go 1 fret up from that towards the body of the guitar on the 3rd string. And now, the only difficult part about this is making sure this 3rd finger gets around the top 2 strings so that you don't mute them or hit them. But if you just pluck those 3 strings, you get a major chord. Alright, so we're not playing the lowest strings, we're just playing the top 3. Alright, that makes a major chord. To turn this into an A minor chord, we're going to lift up our first finger and just use our second finger, and just use our first finger to push down the top 3 strings. So now we're all 3 strings, all on the 5th fret. And just doing those 3 strings makes A minor. Add this finger, we get major. Same chord on that one. So we can move that anywhere. So if we say put it on the 8th fret, we know on the lowest string the 8th fret is the C. So therefore, if we put the major shape here, we get a C major chord. And likewise, if we just do these top 3 fingers, we get a C minor chord. Right. That gets you your first string triad shapes.